but
Good, under what provision you can transfer? Holding a cigarette.
holding a cigarette,
Chewing tambak and kanalla alli
No.
cigarette matra.
the
Hold-
audacity that is conveyed,
No, that's all right.
the audacity which is
Holding a
conveyed,
cigarette. Who is
might
responsible?
hold against everything.
Who is responsible?
They,
What action have you taken against the jail authorities?
they are,
What action have you taken against them?
under investigation. They are also
What
under
investigation? In crime register ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Departmental enquiry
Departmental
ಮಾಡಿ.
enquiry
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? Where is the show cause notice issued
Next
and charge sheet filed?
The preliminary inquiry is that because it could be
Where is the show cause notice issued to them? In the list to those jail authorities, how did you let the cigarette come in?
They itself sell the cigarettes, madam.
ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತು ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇರಿ.
No, it appears crime is also registered against the prison authorities.
Where?
I will place that.
Place it.
Produce the copy of the FIR.
ಯಾರು ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು?
ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು
ಬೇರೆ
ಇವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ
accused
first
ಯಾರ
ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು?
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜೈಲ್ ಅಥಾರಿಟೀಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲ?
ಅದೇ ಅದು ವೆರಿ ಡಿರೆಲಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿನ ಅಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರಸಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮಿನರಿ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ.
Dereliction
Now
of
there is
duty departmental enquiry.
ಅದಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
Where is it?
ನೌ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್.
ಈಗ ಸಿಗರೇಟ್ ಒಳಗ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀರ. Why you still have smoking zones in your jail?
ಅದು ಹಳೆ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಯುಯಲ್ ನಾವು
ಯಾಕೆ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಆವಾಗ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾಡಿರೋ
ಈಗ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ
ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ವೈ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ?
ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ
ಅಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸಿಗರೇಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ,
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ.
ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡೆಸಿಗ್ನೇಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಮೋಕಿಂಗ್ ಝೋನ್ಸ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡೆಸಿಗ್ನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಅಂತ ರೂಲ್ ಇತ್ತೋ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾಳೆ ಅಂತ ರೂಲ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದೋ, ಈಗ ಡೆಸಿಗ್ನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಇನ್ ಆಂಟಿಸಿಪೇಷನ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ
When the statute clearly says smoking is completely banned,
Yes.
how can you have smoking
just remove those provisions.
zones in the prison? And if you have smoking zones in the prison,
Doesn't
how
mean-
can you hold someone responsible
mean-
for holding a cigarette?
If I have a zone, unless I permits smoking,
Who permits, sir?
No.
ಇವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ತರ್ತಾರೆ?
ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ವಿಚಾರ.
ಅದೇ ವಿಚಾರ, ಬೇರೆ ಅಲ್ವೇ?
There is what is called the Karnataka prison rules. Karnataka prison
ಎಲ್ಲ
act.
ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಬಿಡಿ.
Prisoners-
How do the prisoners get cigarette
There
inside
are
the
in all about 6 acts. ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ
acts? ಬಿಡಿ sir.
ಅದೇ.
How do the prisoners get cigarettes or other things inside the prison?
it is in conspiracy with the
Without
inmate
the-
also. Inmate also.
Without the connivance of the jail authorities, can it happen?
ಹೌದು.
Can it happen?
ಅಲ್ಲ, it could happen otherwise by the food being brought by somebody else.
Hmm.
Where
ಯಾಕೆ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನರ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
scanner.
Allowed from 4 years, madam.
Huh?
From 4 years, food is not allowed.
ಸರಿ, ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ಫುಡ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಹಿ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫುಡ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಾಟ್ ಅಲೌಡ್ ಅಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ?
ಫುಡ್ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅಲೌಡ್.
ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಲೌಡ್?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಫುಡ್ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಇಲ್ವಾ? ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಏನು ಫುಡ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತನ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಇವರು ಬೋತ್ ಡೆರಿಲಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರಸಿ ಕೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಲುಕ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಟ್.
I'll tell you, if you dig deep into it, it gets
Yes.
terribly murkier.
ಅಲ್ಲ, should
Many skeletons will come out of the
lot
cupboard.
of skeletons is
Yes.
always there. ಕಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
skeletons ಬಹಳ ಇದೆ.
ಈಗ we will concentrate on this
Yes, this
and set this aside
No.
and leave the law to take its course.
I
this
only
This is a perfect case where the impugned order is set asideable.
I can only defend saying that they sends a wrong signal to the
What
Yes.
signal? ಈಗ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ರಾಂಗ್
ಅಲ್ಲ,
ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
not a lordship judgment.
ಮತ್ತೆ
The acts of the
exactly, I'm going to observe that if cigarette is banned in prison, you still have a smoking zone. If you still have a smoking zone, there are smokers. If there are smokers, how does the cigarette come into the prison?
No, I can have so many zones, but if the rules
Why
does
do,
not
why do you want to keep the zones?
the zones were there when the cigarettes were permitted. Let us assume that
No,
those days
no,
were-
cigarettes are not permitted. Your
Permitted.
rule is not amended. It still shows zones.
Yes, we are in the process of amending the act itself.
Act itself.
Yes.
ಯಾವ 10 years ಇಂದಾನ ಈಗ್ಲಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ
ಈಗ.
ಹೊಸ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ.
ಹಾ.
ಸೊ ಅದಿನ್ನು 2-3 months ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
All right.
So therefore, all this, of course, there is no application of mind. Adonde, but the apprehension is that is all. That these can do anything inside the jail with the connivance of the authorities.
Exactly. That's
ಹೌದು.
the submission.
Where ordinary prisoners will not be able to do.
In fact, I
Won't
am
be
the
able to smoke.
My lord, in fact, I am the ordinary prisoner here.
No, no, no.
I'm getting
He's
the
the man
celebrity.
who's attempted to destroy evidence with 30 lakhs was found from him.
My lord,
He was the
my
main one.
deed-
Accused number?
14.
my lord, my deeds outside outside the prison and inside the prison have to be taken
He will
independently.
destroy evidence.
Just because I'm been under trial, I'm an under trial prisoner for one particular offense, that doesn't mean anything that happens in the prison, I will be held responsible despite.
ಇವರೇ ತಂದ್ಕೊಟ್ರು ಅಂತ
ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ನನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನೇನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ.
30 lakhs he was
Or
found.
was he there sitting with him?
No, 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 he was not.
He was not
He
there.
was not. No, no, 30 lakhs so was recovered from him.
But that is all right. He is facing
He-
trial for
he-
that.
allegation.
Hundreds of
ಏನೋ
prisons
ಭಾಷೆ
are
ಕೇಳ್ತಾ
there,
ಇಲ್ಲ
under
ಇದು.
trial prisoners are there.
Huh?
ಎಲ್ಲ hundreds of prisoners are there for different reasons in the
That's
prison.
all right. ಅದೇ ಕ್ವಾಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ.
With reasons they are there. Different reasons of
Different
course.
reason
No,
I'm
this
there.
also
This
there for
cannot
some
be the
reason.
reason.
Yes, yes.
Whether his shifting is with reason or not ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
How do you know everything?
That's I have faced everything, my lord.
Faced everything.
Yes. No, my
All
lord,
right.
this prisoner, without the prison authorities' permission, the cigarette
And
and
that
everything
is
will
there.
not be allowed.
Without SPP sir, without the connivance of your authorities, nothing will go in. Not here, not in remand
Not a-
homes.
Not for a moment I will
No,
say.
Not
deny
here and not in remand homes. ಇಲ್ಲ.
The mobile phones are also allowed. The mobile, the possession, possession of prohibited articles, they will book a case for the person who is in possession. Even the prohibited articles like ganja and all, if a person is found in the possession, he is booked. While the transportation of the prohibited articles, he should also book under NDPS Act also. my lord. There are so many officers involved. Some officers with Karnataka State Industrial Security Force who are in charge out of the prison, they are allowing the prisoners to.
Wait, we'll see.
No, I will not for a moment say there is no corruption. Corruption is rampant there. Corruption is everywhere. But where is the remedy, my lord? To balance it, my lord. We cannot check corruption at every point.
No, it's.
To eradicate corruption is something.
No,
human-
we are not
no,
here in a,
Even in the
no,
greatest,
speaking forum about corruption,
this is
sir.
greatest
not
of
that.
economy, even US, you will find
That's all
corruption.
right. No, we are not on that.
More,
We
yeah.
are on the
On a
present
case basis,
case.
on a case basis, what I'm saying.
We are on
is-
this case, there is blatant non-application of mind
Yes, by the
in
magistrate.
making a requisition and the magistrate passing an order. The order on the requisition will go,
Yes, yes.
has to go.
Yes.
One
But,
submission. And SPP suggested that the matter may be remanded back for fresh hearing. The apex court judgment which I furnished on the last date. of
ಯಾವ್ದು
hearing-
ಕೊಟ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ?
My lord,
State of Maharashtra.
ಮಹಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ,
Yes.
ಸೈದ್ ಸೊಹೇಲ್.
please, my
ಹಾ.
lord. In that, my lord, the High Court itself had directed for retransfer, which was confirmed by the Supreme Court. So this honorable court itself can pass the order.
We'll
as
see,
my
we'll see. Yes.
submission.
Ashta will do that. Set it aside, follow this judgment and
And we
allow
will,
law to take its course.
with the
Law to
liberty,
take its course the way the apex court has held.
with liberty for the prosecution to,
With
Make
liberty
such
you'll have,
application.
I will just follow this judgment,
no, that
the
shouldn't,
to state of Maharashtra's
Yeah.
judgment.
yes, I'm sorry. That shouldn't put stop for us to make a requisition before the court.
You make any requisition.
Yes.
See, you should penalize the persons who are found there,
Yes, ma'am.
accused 1, 2, 3 or whatever. En masse, how can you send everyone?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಎನ್ಮಾಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದವ್ರನ್ನ
ಆಯ್ತು, ಏನ್ ಅವ್ರ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರಸಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? Were they creating problem for the witnesses? Were they creating problem for the jail authorities?
no,
No, were they doing such things?
no, that
ಇಲ್ಲ ತಾನೆ?
action itself would,
That action
the
itself.
apprehension, the
Who was in the action? Accused 1, 2 or 3, whoever it
No,
was.
itself-
All the 14 accused you transfer?
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, that group with audacity, if you can send messages
Who has sent?
to the
Who has sent?
media.
Who has sent? Has he sent it?
No, he
Do you
has
have any
sent-
prima facie material that he has sent it?
Even
He
one
was somewhere
material
else
I-
in some other cell.
No, the main accused.
Main accused. You transfer him, no problem. If he is found in possession of a cigarette or whatever and unexplainable, you do it. But why all the persons who are somewhere else in some other prison? Some other cell rather. Or see, they are not in the scene, they are not involved in anything, or not that.
Well, of course, they are in some other cell, but they get to meet.
Sir, what triggered the situation, Lauridara? He is in some other cell.
ಇಲ್ಲ. No, we have said in so many words that they could be a threat because they have conspired and.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು no material for that at all.
Yes, yes.
No material.
No
It
material,
is
no
not
supporting
correct.
material. Except.
And there is
the
an
crime
interim order
register-
granted by then he was in transit.
Yeah, well, that of course, he was in transit and the order was
Call
made
it back.
2 days prior to the passing of the order by the Supreme Court. There is no intention to hurry up. On the day of the interim order passed, he was
And what
underway
is this
at 3:30 in the morning.
affidavit to dark cell ಹಾಕಿದಿರಲ್ಲ, right?
That he is not complaining about now.
No dark cell ಈಗ.
My lord, page number
Whether it
17
has
of the,
dismissed with cause
my lord,
ಏನು?
of
My lord.
the affidavit.
my lord,
ಈಗ
very same submission, my lord, may be noted. My lord, page number 17 of the affidavit.
You
my lord.
still want to
I'm,
pursue that application?
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ.
Affidavit, we will.
17 ಏನು?
my lord, page number 17 of the statement of
I'm
objection,
there
the
only,
affidavit.
yes. Hmm.
My lord, top and corner, my lord. It's been written in marker.
Ah.
That explains my entire affidavit, my lord.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my lord.
ಇದೇನು ಮುಂಬೈ ಅಂಧೇರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು.
Except for the dark cell, that's the only other reference of Andheri
one?
I can take. Sir,
Page 17.
Page 17 of
What is the indication
affidavit.
there?
sir. Top and
Top corner.
The affidavit
SPP, sir,
itself
is it-
says, I'm put
Here.
in a single cell.
ಅಂಧೇರಿ.
How many under trial
Name is
prisoners?
there.
Name is there.
Name is there. Name in the.
Correct.
ಅವ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಅಂಧೇರಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಆ ಸೆಲ್
ಅದೇನು
ಹೆಸರು.
ಮುಂಬೈ ಅಂಧೇರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ
Let
ಇದು.
him swear to
Cell
an
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
affidavit.
ಕೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು.
Let
No,
him
no, no.
swear to, yes,
Sir, why have you endorsed this as ಅಂಧೇರಿ?
not, I
Why
mean,
have you endorsed it as ಅಂಧೇರಿ?
no, Andheri is that block is Andheri during
ಅದೇ
the,
ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ಮುಂಬೈ ಅಂಧೇರಿ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ
ಅವಾಗ-
ಜೈಲಲ್ಲಿ. Yes.
let him say
ಹಾ.
one word that I was put in a dark cell. It was all based because as the inmate was being transferred from Bangalore to
No,
Belgaum.
ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ರಿಕ್ವಿಸಿಷನ್?
My lord, it's
give me the inmates
No,
transfer
the
requisition.
requisition.
same requisition, my lord.
Same
Page number
requisition. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ
114.
ಅಂಧೇರಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ಯಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ. Their in their respective prisons, they have been sent, my lord.
ಇದು
I am
ಇದು
housed
ಮಾತ್ರ
only in this prison.
It is
This
only
prison.
based on this, he would build a story.
My lord,
Yes,
Lord, my IA,
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
my lord, my IA, when I say that there's a Deccan Herald article, they say I build a story on that.
yes, yes.
Now I show their own affidavit and their document, they say I build a
Okay.
story.
Let him
What,
say.
how should an under trial
What
prisoner in
is
prison
it
prove his case,
different
my lord?
from other cell? If he says that,
Shall I
no,
submit,
then
my lord?
let him say.
The difference, my lord. Shall I submit, my lord? That Andheri cells, they don't have any bathroom.
ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತು ಸರ್.
Yes, my lord, that
Wait.
24.
No, let him say that. Let him say that. Let him
24
swear to an affidavit, except saying.
ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ
Andheri-
ಸ್ವೋರ್ನ್ ಸರ್.
Not,
ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸ್ವೋರ್ನ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೌಂಟರ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ ನೀವು.
yes, my lord, let there be an inquiry.
You are caught in contradiction in the counter.
Yes,
Yes.
let there be
Yes.
inquiry by the.
No
Supreme-
problem. Yes.
No. I want, if he is pursuing this application, he did not open his mouth today with regard to his affidavit. Why? Because he knows it is not a fact. Now he is sworn to a wrong affidavit. Let there be an inquiry, but not for perjury. I will file an application under 340.
First get over your action of transfer
Transfer. That's
without
fine.
application
That's
of
fine,
point.
that's fine, that's fine.
Perjury ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೋಣ.
ಆಯ್ತು.
Yes.
ಈಗ ಅವ್ರು if he wants to pursue that
No,
application.
this observation I'll have to make because why is the communication to the Kalburgi cell depicts him to be Andheri.
Andheri is the name of the cell. Doesn't mean that it is dark and without a toilet.
Andheri is the name of the cell.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Don't let him not harp on that. If he's harping on that,
My
let
lord,
there be an inquiry.
My lord, I did not, my lord. They wanted,
yes.
they asked
Now-
for an explanation.
Is he going
I-
back? Is he
No,
going back?
my lord,
on
I am
that?
not going back, my lord. I am clear on my
That's not the
stand.
affidavit.
I am not, my lord. Why am I being told
Why
that
is
I am going back? I am
Not-
not.
One minute. SPP sir, first day I told you, offense is the best force of defense, but it will not work here.
No.
Yes.
Let there be an inquiry. I am willing to. Let there be an inquiry if there is an Andheri cell and if it is different from other cells. My lord, we will face the consequences. Your lordship may take action. As otherwise, action should be taken against him. He is not willing to pursue that affidavit.
My lord, how many under
He
trial
is not.
prisoners? Why is
Let him
my
pursue.
SCP telling
All right,
that
wait.
I am not ready to pursue? That is the
Yes.
question. Why is he telling whether I have not made the submission to the court,
Okay.
telling that I am
No,
not
he-
willing to pursue?
No, he said he is only.
My lord, my intention of this petition is to get a retransfer.
A
my lord.
retransfer, that's all.
That's the intention of the petition. But
Matter was.
how
matter
I am being
Get a
held up
retransfer.
Transfer.
but how
Andheri to Ujala.
Andheri to open.
to Ujala?
Leave it. We'll do it.
Please.
14th.
Please.
We'll release it on 14th.
Please.